You might have heard the rumors, whispers among collectors that a 1972 Eisenhower dollar, a coin most people overlook, could be worth not just a few dollars, not just hundreds, but possibly even millions if you stumble upon the right variety in the right condition. It sounds unbelievable, almost like a myth passed from one collector to another, but today we're diving into the truth behind the 1972 Ike dollar, and what makes this coin so fascinating, mysterious, and at times extremely valuable. This coin is bigger and heavier than the coins we use every day. When you hold one, you feel its weight. The Eisenhower dollar was the first large dollar coin minted by the United States after the Peace Dollar series ended back in 1935. 4 decades, Americans hadn't seen such a big dollar coin in their hands. Then, in the early 1970s, the mint brought it back, and the coin world has never stopped talking about it since. On the front, or obverse, of the coin, you see President Dwight D. Eisenhower. His bold profile faces left. Above him, the word liberty stretches across the rim. To the left of his portrait is the motto "In God We Trust," and at the bottom, the year 1972. It looks simple, but that powerful portrait gives the coin a presence that collectors love. Now turn it over to the reverse, and here's where things get exciting. The design honors the Apollo 11 mission. You see an eagle descending toward the lunar surface, its wings spread, an olive branch in its talons, and the Earth rising in the distance. Around the top, it reads United States of America. Above the eagle, the Latin motto E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one. And at the bottom, $1. It's a patriotic design that combines history, space exploration, and American pride all in one. But here's where the story takes a twist. In 1972, something unusual happened. The mint produced the Eisenhower dollar with 3 slightly different reverse designs. At first glance, you'd never notice. But look closely, especially at the globe behind the eagle. That's where the secret lies. The first variety is what we call Type 1. It's the most common. The features of the Earth look rough, not well defined, almost like a sketch. The outline of Florida and the nearby islands are fuzzy. If you have a Type 1, it's interesting, but it's not rare. Then comes Type 2. This is the star of the show. On this version, the Earth looks very different. Florida looks missing or distorted, and the islands are placed differently. It happened because a proof die, a die that was meant for special proof coins, was accidentally used to strike circulation coins at the Philadelphia Mint. Very few got out, and that's why today, the Type 2 is one of the most valuable varieties in the entire Eisenhower dollar series. Finally, Type 3 corrected the design again. The globe is sharper and better defined, and this version became the new standard. Like Type 1, it's common. But it's that mysterious, elusive Type 2 that collectors chase. Now let's talk about why this matters. Collectors aren't just looking for old coins. They're looking for mistakes, for accidents, for the rare survivors that slipped through the cracks of history. That's what makes Type 2 so special. It's a minting error, a rarity, a coin that wasn't supposed to exist in circulation. And when something wasn't supposed to exist, collectors will pay big money to own it. So what are these coins worth? Here's where reality and rumor collide. A typical 1972 Ike that's been in circulation, passed from hand to hand, usually brings only $1 to $3. Even uncirculated examples of the common types might bring $10, $20, maybe $50 if the condition is sharp. Proof versions or silver strikes can be worth a bit more, sometimes hundreds if they're pristine. But when you step into the world of Type 2, everything changes. In lower grades, they might fetch a few $100s. But in gem uncirculated condition, graded by top services like PCGS or NGC, Type 2 Ikes have sold at auction for jaw-dropping prices, often in the $9,000 to $15,000 range. Imagine turning a coin you thought was just pocket change into a payday worth thousands. That's the dream of every collector. And this is why the rumors spread. Could one day, a perfect example, maybe even a new discovery piece, break all records? Could it be the coin that pushes toward the $1 million mark? It hasn't happened yet, but the belief that it could keeps the legend alive. Some collectors say it's just a matter of time before the perfect Type 2 is found, a coin with such flawless condition and rarity that it commands an unimaginable price. Now, how do you know if you have one? It all starts with a careful inspection. Grab a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe and look closely at the Earth on the reverse. Compare the outline of Florida and the nearby islands. If Florida looks odd or missing, you might just have the rare type 2. Then check the coin's overall condition. Is it scratched, worn, or dull? Or is it sharp, lustrous, and shining like it just left the mint? Condition makes all the difference. If you suspect you've got a type 2 in great shape, don't take it lightly. Don't clean it. Cleaning destroys value. Don't sell it at face value or at your local pawn shop. The best step is to send it to a grading service. A graded coin comes back in a sealed holder with its condition and variety confirmed. That certification can multiply its value overnight. And if your coin turns out to be the real deal, take it to a major auction house. Heritage auctions, Stacksbowers, and others specialize in rare coins. That's where serious collectors gather, and that's where bidding wars happen. You never know, the coin sitting quietly in your drawer could spark a battle among collectors willing to pay thousands. So, can a 1972 Eisenhower dollar be worth millions? Not yet. The highest confirmed sales are in the thousands, with the most expensive examples pushing around $15,000. But the idea of millions, that's what keeps the story alive. That's what makes people search through their change, open their old coin jars, and examine every detail with a magnifying glass. It's the thrill of possibility, the dream of turning something ordinary into something extraordinary. The Eisenhower dollar is more than just a coin. It's a piece of history, a tribute to a president and to America's greatest space achievement. It's a reminder that sometimes, the smallest differences create the biggest values. And it's living proof that even in modern coinage, treasures are still out there, waiting to be found. So check your pocket change. Check your old collections. That coin you've ignored for years, sitting in a box or a drawer, could hold a secret worth far more than you ever imagined. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the mystery of the 1972 Ike dollar, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more coin stories, and ring the bell so you never miss another treasure hunt. And tell me in the comments, have you ever found a coin you thought was worthless, only to discover it was valuable? Maybe your story will inspire the next big discovery.